I was walking far from home, where the names were not burned along the wall.
Hey guys, what's up? So I'm walking this morning, kind of thinking about something this morning, just kind of remembering the past, I guess, a little bit. There was a time when I did this every single morning, no matter what. I got up, put my clothes on. I had like special walking clothes. It didn't matter if it was 0 degrees, 90 degrees, I would go for a walk. Left usually the house about 5:45 and usually walked for about 30 to 40 minutes. Right around a mile and a half, 2 miles, somewhere in there. And this was, I guess, sort of a big turning point in my life when I started doing this. I'd realized that I weighed close to 300 pounds, probably right around 2009, 2010. My weight had just kept slowly creeping up and had gotten to the point where it was like, either do something about it or become handicapped, get diabetes, and see my legs fall off one day. And that's not something I wanted. Luckily for me, about this same time, Shauna had lost a lot of weight. She was super healthy at the time, losing weight every day. She had lost, I think, close to 100 pounds. And, so between her and me, working together, I started to actually lose weight. There was really no secret to it. Walking every morning, that probably was the catalyst that got me started. But another big part was we started going to the gym. We went usually about 3 to 4, sometimes 5 to 6 nights a week. It was almost like just this routine we got into. We went to the gym every night after work. We'd come home, have a little supper, go to the gym, and usually spend about an hour there. So, if you're walking a couple miles every morning, spend an hour in the gym every day, unless you're eating like, 8,000 calories a day, you're going to lose weight. So it wasn't long before my walks started becoming jogs, and I was going from, walking a mile and a half in the morning to jogging about 2.5. And like I said, it was just automatic. The weight started coming off, and the differences was huge. So one of the things that had really prompted me to start this, my lower back hurt all the time. It was always hurting. It wasn't like a crippling chronic pain where I couldn't do anything. It was just this annoying lower back pain. It wasn't very long when I started squats, deadlifts, and working out every day that just wasn't gone, no longer a problem. My energy levels skyrocketed. I remember playing with my nephews one day, and they couldn't keep up with me. I could just jog around them. We were playing tag. They couldn't catch me. I could run backwards and just run away from them. I mean, yeah, they were like 10 years old, but still, I had more energy than 10-year-olds, and they couldn't catch me. Bike riding, especially mountain biking, that went from being like the worst mountain biker in the Shawnee to one of the best. Not one of the best, but decent. I could ride now with people. 2012, 2013, I set my fastest Strava times. Most of them I've never been able to beat, even after several years of training in the winter. And there's probably a good reason for that. After about 2-3 years of pretty steady decline and weight, and continuing to keep this routine up, I just kind of let it kind of drift away. I stopped walking pretty much totally when I started working in Mount Vernon. I just don't have time. I get up at 5:30 and I leave the house at 6:30 sometimes to go to work. And I could get a half-hour walk in, but I just feel like I don't have time. I used to get up at 5:30 and I didn't leave for work until 7:30, so had all kinds of time to get ready. And I get home now, don't feel like I have time to go to the gym or even just kind of exercise at home. I do ride the trainer 2 or 3 times a night, but you know, that lifting and stuff at the gym, I think, made a huge difference. So I've kind of stalled. My weight's kind of been pretty much stuck about 235 over the winter and 230 over the summer, pretty much for like the last about 3 years. So you know, how do I break through this plateau? How do I go somewhere new from here? You know, I mean, the answer is always easy. It's just doing it that's hard. It's consistency, and it's, you know, hey, getting back into this routine where I'm going to do this every night. I'm not going to ride my trainer, you know, twice a week or do a bike ride twice a week. I've got to be much more consistent if I want to, you know, make any more progress. I've been feeling some of that creeping back pain come up again here and there lately, especially in the mornings. And you know, the easy answer is to say, oh, I'm just getting older, you know, I'm 39. So, but the real thing is, I know I'm not using those muscles, not keeping them trained like I should. Core is getting weak. I can feel it on the bike when I need to put out a lot of power. I remember when I was doing squats every night, deadlifts, I had a lot more power and control on the bike, especially mountain biking, and that just seems to be kind of a disappearing thing. So anyway, time to get back at it.